Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Francisco Giants.
With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, one man we're focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. Now, he's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the... And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duff, the Duff Man. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Batista. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting fifth, the catcher number
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bumgarner has his target. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is. A little bit of a tough break there on the mound. If the ball hits his glove and falls straight down to his feet, it's an easy out. Instead, you see it dribble off into no man's land behind the mound, and there's no way they're going to get it out after that.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Batting seventh,
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. Throw won't get him.
Not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball, and he just rips it right down the line. Well, that's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. He drives in the run as well.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Jonathan Neese will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Ben Revere steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting sixth.
Matt Duffy stands in.
Matt Duffy.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Noriaoki stands in for the first time. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Angel Pagan set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Troy Tulowitzki is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Bumgarner has his sign. 0-2 on its way. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make a first impression.
Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Russell Martin steps in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Devin Travis stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Leading off the inning, Madison Bumgarner. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Madison Bumgarner.
And that's in there for strike 1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Joe Panik will dig in again. He grounded out to start.